Hello, everybody. Was it June 1st when we last? Really? Huh. Really? It's been that long? Alright. I guess we did skip a week, so okay. So like you guys were saying, we had a breakthrough with Dr. Drain. We had one with Isabella too, like she had a realization about her parenting, and she showed us her centaur art, which she tore to pieces. Medi got doxxed. She still thinks that the algorithm is some sort of eldritch abomination. And Eddie showed up in his clown costume. He's gonna try to find a way to be maybe without acting. He hasn't been real since he was 8 years old. Which was an extremely raw line, not gonna lie. This must have been just after Medi's session then. You're still showing, oops. I don't even know, it's only been like a week and I'm already like, I don't know how to do this anymore. Hello? Okay, there we go. Thank you. Okay, yeah. So I guess this must have been directly after Medi's session then. And okay.
I hope Medi's realized that being herself is the best person she can be. Well, speaking of which, I should go check on Crimson.
And wasn't Medi supposed to like knit a sweater or something? Because she said she used to like, you know, making clothes back in the day. I would like to see her with a little sweater.
Hey, Crimson, what's on tap tonight?
Take a look around, cowboy. There's plenty to drink.
Oh.
Well, maybe I'll go looking for a donor. Just figured I'd say howdy to my pal Crimson first.
Well, howdy, sharpshooter. You look like you're in a good mood tonight.
He gave her some kind of homework, yeah. I don't remember what the homework was. I hope it was like, you know, do something for you. Because he gave her homework for like taking a day off last time. And I remember she mentioned something about a sweater, but I want to say that last week she was supposed to have tried doing like her own little clothes and then she didn't. I could be wrong. Hold on. I need to adjust my my engine seer. He's kind of... I'm in the middle of painting him, and he's awkwardly placed. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I am. You know that ancient client I told you about? I think she's finally realizing that some people are going to appreciate her for being who she is.
Oh, that's right. Like, we talked about how maybe she doesn't need millions of thralls to survive and to be safe, and then she should contact her little buddies, maybe, who used to be on that web ring with her. And she used to email them, and, you know, maybe some of them were actually vampires, and maybe some of them weren't. Like, the internet was weird back then like that.
Maybe she ain't gonna have 100 million fans, but
Yeah.
the people who genuinely like her will be there for her.
Yeah.
How's your blood sugar, honey? I think you're a little too sweet.
Oh, come on now.
I've been thinking a lot about exactly what you're saying. Folks in DC didn't much like my style, but I'm not sure why I cared.
Don't beat yourself up over it. I think we all do the same thing. Easier to do what other folk are doing than blaze a trail, right?
I'm not sure it is easier if we're fighting ourselves the whole time.
That's some real wisdom right there.
Anyway, thanks for making me think. I think I'm done spinning my wheels.
That's right. And we had a conversation with Crimson last time about like whether or not she wants to maybe not drink Andy's blood anymore, and whether that means dealing with the fact that she has some kind of blood cancer, or maybe embrace immortality? I remember that from last time. Oh my god. Hi, Em. You didn't miss anything. Like, we just started because I had to find my controller. I think the dog decided to bury it in the corner. It was really cute.
Excuse me.
Oh,
I wish to speak with you, vampire, in the kink room.
okay.
I think my dinner's calling. I'll see you later, Crimson.
Ciao, Tex. You know, I have seen what you are doing. I see all.
Okay.
So you mentioned Panoptabella, and what am I doing?
I see that you change people. You make them stronger, more confident, more comfortable.
We don't know what her deal is yet. Like, I don't know if she's like a vampire or something else. Oh my god, Sam can't just call them dinner.
I'm pretty sure they're doing all that themselves.
I don't know, I'd be happy if a vampire called me dinner and I'd be like, yeah, man. I would just like splay out on like a silver platter. Well, maybe not a silver platter because, you know, they're a vampire, but I would splay on like underneath a chafing dish, just like.
No, that is not what I see. I see that without you, they repeat their actions over and over again.
Like I butter my neck and like I salt and pepper it.
Usually, I can see the future because people repeat themselves,
Oh.
but you make the future uncertain.
Cool.
I do not like what I cannot see.
Oh.
Well, why do you need to see everything anyway, Panoptabella? Ain't it exhausting?
To see all is to see danger and avoid it.
Are you gonna be my next patient?
I see that you wish to say something, but are holding back.
Well, I try to do my therapy stuff just in therapy. It ain't right to be analyzing folk without their consent.
Then consent is given. To see all is to see danger and avoid it.
Alright.
Well, see, what that is a control fallacy. It's a kind of cognitive distortion. The future's always got elements we can't count on. You can be prepared to a certain extent, but you ain't ever gonna know everything. You can only see what's in front of you, after all.
Interesting. Then what do you believe I should do?
Well, just that. See what's in front of you. See how you feel about right now, not yesterday or tomorrow. Right now, you can see.
I see. Yes, I see that. I would like you to drink from my neck right now.
See, that wasn't so hard.
This lady might be personified hypervigilance and analysis paralysis, which means I've found my stake to the heart. Oh no. Okay, blue veins, blue veins.
I see more clearly, vampire. I thank you.
And I thank you for the blood.
I hope your torpor is most satisfying. I shall see myself out.
Okay, but what are you?
Oh, yeah. Good night, Panoptabella. I think that was a pretty successful night. Coffin time for old Sam.
Well, if it isn't the gunslinging guru of mental health himself, good evening, Samuel. It seems you have made quite a reputation for yourself in a very short time.
It's hard to believe I've only been here in Germany for 6 months. In that short time, I think I've grown more than I have in the last 200-some years.
You are quite correct, Samuel. It is truly gratifying to see you grow and change.
Yeah, there is something unnerving about her. She's probably not another vampire. I don't think so either, because the way she calls him vampire feels like she's not. I have to imagine she'll be able to taste that. That too, yeah. I don't know what... Is she the algorithm? I have no idea.
Of course, our mental health journeys never quite end, do they? I am sure you still have much to talk about. But let us first take a moment to breathe and meditate.
Oh, okay, okay,
That sounds like a good idea.
okay.
Give me a chance to center myself.
Okay, how do I do this again?
Very good. Now close your eyes and enter your place of comfort.
Okay.
Isabella D'Este. I wonder. Nah. How was Andy squeezing to that suit anyway? Is Raziel listening in on our conversation?
Oh, that's what they call the demon that's the
Princess to
algorithm.
rescue. I sure am a lily-livered coward.
No, what?
Cognitive distortion left and do-si-do. What am I doing hiding out in Germany?
Having a good time.
Why'd you do this to me, Ernie?
Ernie was his
Keep
brother?
running, Sammy boy. You dummy, Sam. Loving your horse more than your kin.
Aw.
The United States needs some therapy. Sure am glad I don't sweat. Tarnation. What a great word.
Are you feeling better, my friend?
Let me see if I don't know if that screenshot request took it. It was kind of laggy. The United States. Yep, I got it. Thanks. Cool. Great. Love it.
Yeah, I'm a real meditation master, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
You will only become a master of meditation when you are one with the universe, Samuel. What came up for you tonight?
I've still got my head wrapped up in my past wrongs. I feel like kind of a yellow belly for running away from them to come here. But dang it, there's me labeling myself again.
Why are you calling yourself a yellow belly then?
It's a pattern of mine, that's all. I gave you my history, and it's a history of my running away. I ran from my home, I ran from all the trouble I caused, I ran from my wife and into the hands of a vampire gang, then I ran from them and hid out in the woods. When my gang tracked me down, I ran off to Europe. Whenever the going gets tough, Sam Walls gets going.
Samuel, this is quite the oversimplification. I remember a man who came into my office and told me about how he should have made better decisions as a traumatized child. In each of these cases you speak of, you made difficult choices following terrible events. Have some compassion for yourself, my friend.
Traumatized children cannot make good choices. They're traumatized and also they're just children.
Yeah, well, I haven't even given you the full story yet. There's another thing I've been running from. I got kin, Andy. Distant kin, but kin all the same. See, my wife was pregnant when she up and left me. Didn't even tell me. My line ain't never been strong, thank goodness. But I've got a great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter. Give or take one of them greats. I looked her up, and she ain't living well, Andy. I want to be there for her the way I wasn't for my wife and child.
Oh.
But all I am's the undead man who got her great-great-great-great-great-uncle killed. If I were her, I wouldn't give me the time of night.
Listen, if I found out that I had a great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather who was a vampire, I would be so excited. And also if he was a cowboy and also trained in therapy. He's so excited.
Which I guess is mind reading, but it seems like common sense to me too. Yeah, I've tried to make amends, but as far as kin is concerned, well, I ain't done shit. Hell, I can always be confident that I'll do the wrong thing when it comes to my family.
Oh, what?
I guess that's like being always right about being always wrong.
I see you are becoming quite perceptive of your own distortions, Samuel. But let me do some reflecting for you, and you can tell me how you perceive what I am saying. You consider yourself a yellow belly, a somewhat archaic term for coward.
Labeling.
I guess I'm still doing a little labeling there, huh?
A little. I believe you understand that calling ourselves names does nothing to improve ourselves.
All right. Maybe calling myself a coward ain't too good for me.
Now then, you said you believe that your distant relative will not want to speak to you because you caused the death of another distant relative.
Sounds like I'm doing a little mind reading there. I can't really know what my my distant relation is gonna think of me.
Naturally. We vampires have a reputation as monsters, but that is not a universal reputation. In fact, I believe we are rising in public opinion.
Shut the fuck up. Stop.
Yeah, but if they don't see us as monsters, they see us as sex objects.
Stop.
And now you are overgeneralizing. We are as capable of knowing the mind of society as we are of knowing the mind of an individual.
This is right.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't giving my relative the chance to have her own thoughts. I should know better by now. Yeah, I know that. There's another should statement.
Samuel, remember what I have told you. Cognitive distortions are a normal side effect of being human. Cognitive distortion classifications are tools, not weapons to beat yourself with. Give yourself the same compassion you give to your clients. Now then, let us continue to reflect on your concerns. You also believe that the positive changes you have made in your life are irrelevant where family is concerned.
I mean,
I'm disqualifying the positive by pretending the change I've made don't mean anything.
It is your favorite cognitive distortion, Samuel. Your humility is most endearing, but it does often enter the realm of cognitive distortion.
Said that a little late, Auntie.
There is a comfortable place between extreme humility and extreme arrogance, my friend, and that is in truth.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. When you're right, and you're always right.
You believe I am always right?
No.
I guess there ain't no way of knowing if you're always right. You just kind of give off an always right vibe.
Yeah, you do.
I like to have good vibes, my friend, but vibes alone do not make the man.
It's true.
Most of my existence, I thought I was always right, but that was when I was the most wrong. Don't believe the vibes, dear Samuel.
Don't believe the vibe.
I'll try, but you don't make it easy. I can see where I'm making the same assumptions about McKinn, though. I gotta give her a chance before I assume she's gonna hate me. I just know that if I end up going back to the States, things are gonna get complicated. Most of us vampires out west are on the younger side. We're still in that angry, insecure stage, and I know there's a whole gang of them hollering for my blood.
Are you afraid of them, Samuel?
You know what? I ain't. I just know at some point I'm gonna have to deal with them. And my gang is real powerful now, especially their leader. Did I ever tell you about my vampire daddy?
I assumed you would tell me when you were ready.
Called himself Ernie Awigdunkel. A real piece of work. Fella had more blood on his hands than any vampire I ever met.
Just curious if this is an actual person. One moment. Ernie Ewig Dunkel. Ewig Dunkel? Oh, Ewig? Nope, not as far as I can tell.
I know this name.
Oh, do you?
You know Ernie?
He is a part of my darker history,
Oh.
and a part of humanity's darker history. He is your dark father.
Well, yeah. Is that bad?
He does not determine who you are, Samuel, but the man is still dangerous. His real name is Heinrich Kramer, and he is no mere murderer. He has a deep hatred for all humanity, especially women. I am discouraged to hear he still lives.
Okay. Well, that is an actual person. I don't know if it's the same. Heinrich Kramer was a German churchman and inquisitor with his widely distributed book Oh, this is the guy who wrote the Malleus Maleficarum. Oh! Oh, now he's a vampire, and he turned a cowboy. That's terrible. Alright, what did he do?
Well, what this Kramer fella do?
It's Eternal Darkness in German. Oh, the Witch Hammer guy. The Witch Hammer guy. The Witch Hammer guy. Yes, he wrote the book. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's his dark daddy?
He wrote a book in 1487 called the Malleus Maleficarum,
Yes.
also known as the Hammer of Witches.
Oh my god.
It was with this justification that the church was enabled to persecute, torture, and kill women. Its effects linger in society even today.
Boy, do they ever.
The Pope during Isabella d'Este's time, Alexander VI, named him Inquisitor of Bohemia and Moravia. What he did with his power is better left unspoken.
Oh my god.
Well, shit.
So, what's his problem with women?
What was this guy's problem with women?
They refused to enter sexual congress with him. They did not like him. He practiced poor hygiene, acted entitled, and was extremely insecure.
Boy, some things just never change.
He defended his own repellent nature with great ardor, blaming women for their predictable dislike of him. He committed himself to a life of celibacy as a Dominican friar, cementing both his virginity and his hatred.
Wait a minute, he sounds like one of them incel types from the internet I've read about.
The Witch Hammer guy is an incel.
I am afraid I am unfamiliar with the term, but he did make his lack of sexual appeal his identity.
Dang, well, now some things are starting to make sense.
Oh my god. How do you know him?
How do you know this Kramer guy, Andy?
What's that face about?
Samuel, know that I too have given myself to hatred.
Oh.
Mortals with a great capacity for evil drew my attention. I amused myself by indulging them.
Oh?
I do not absolve myself of my actions, but it is difficult to speak of them.
Oh.
The Andromachos of that time was a most pitiable vampire.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry, Andy. I didn't mean to dig at old wounds.
Do not be sorry, my dear Samuel. We must not erase our pasts. Pain can be a somber teacher.
Oh my god. Oh no, Andy, is he an ex? Oh no. I'm done talking about Kramer.
I must ask, what became of Heinrich?
Well, he runs Sanguinius Health. The
Oh.
health insurance company I told you about the last time. It's vampires from the boardroom all the way down, stealing blood, money, and hope from American mortals.
This is a lot to process. The Malleus Maleficarum dude is your vampire daddy, and now he runs an American health insurance company.
Running health insurance gives them all the money they need for even more dirty deeds.
Oh,
How terrible. Oh, Heinrich, what depths will you not sink to?
Christ.
He disappeared from Europe 200 years ago. I had hoped he was gone forever.
Do you think he can change, Andy?
Oh, Samuel, yes, of course he can change. Like you and me, however, he must desire this change within himself.
Oh, Christ.
But hatred is not something Heinrich Kramer holds. It is his very identity. He will be reluctant to give it up.
And he's an incel.
Are you suggesting that you aim to help him?
Oh my Christ.
Do you think I shouldn't?
It isn't my choice, my friend. You will do what you are going to do.
I guess I don't know what I want to do. But I know Ernie, or Heinrich, and I'm starting to get a handle on this therapy thing.
Oh my God.
If I can help him, shouldn't I be helping him?
Let me reflect for you. You are aware that you have knowledge of Heinrich others do not have, and that you have newfound abilities as a therapist. Therefore, you believe you should help him.
I guess that's a should statement, huh? Just because I know him and know something about therapy doesn't mean it's my destiny to try to help Heinrich Kramer.
I'm gonna just screenshot this for myself because this is something that this is a trap that I fall into quite often.
Of course, Samuel. Your own life is your own. You make your own decisions.
Yeah, you're right. There ain't no should.
I am glad to hear you recognize this, Samuel. Heinrich Kramer is not your should.
Well, thanks for talking this through with me, Andy. I think it's been real helpful for sorting out my thoughts.
Of course, my dear. You did all the work. I am merely here to help you reflect.
Called him my dear.
You have become quite adept at recognizing your own cognitive distortions. All there is to decide now is the path you choose from here. What drives you forward, my friend?
I need to support my family, so I apply what I've learned. Me and Heinrich have unfinished business. I like the one about supporting his family, but I also like unfinished business with the witch hammer guy. But I feel like I need to support my family is probably what Sam would want to do more, maybe?
I ran away from my family a long time ago, but I'm done running. I brought precious life into this world and then I abandoned it. I've got a chance to make that right.
Yeah.
I had a suspicion you were working up to this decision, though I hoped it would not be so.
Wait, why? What is it not?
I really like it here, Andy.
Oh,
And you've been incredible. But if my heart still beat, it'd be beating for home.
okay. He wanted to keep the cute American. All right, I got you.
I don't want to let my clients down, but I think they're homebodies anyway. Maybe I can get them to do sessions over video calls or something.
I think you may be the only person who could get Isabella Deste to do a computer video call.
And we can continue my sessions from the internet?
Of course, Samuel. Natural.
Are we coming to the end of the game?
Well, I guess that's that then. I ain't gonna run out too quickly, though. I gotta arrange for a new cruise back home, and I want to tell my clients in person. That'll take some time.
That would be most considerate. Your clients have grown quite fond of you. Well, Samuel, I must say I am proud of you. It has been inspiring to see your command of cognitive distortions. I have no doubt that you will make your home a better place.
Coming from you, that's real flattering. Like I said when I first came here, I'm just a lonesome cowboy looking for answers.
You will always seek those answers, my friend, and that is what will ensure you continue to grow. But enough embarrassing Samuel. I believe you should go down and get yourself a drink.
That sounds great, Andy.
Rest in peace, Samuel.
There was such a smile in his voice when he said that. Oh.
Well, that's it then. I'm going home. Once I let my clients know, I'll head back to the USA.
Oh, God.
Time to give Crimson the news. Crimson, my favorite barkeep. How's the saloon tonight?
You sound a little distracted, cowboy. Got something to tell me?
Am I that obvious?
You are. You're pretty adorable, Sam Walls.
Yeah.
I like to say approachably rugged.
Sure, let's go with that. What's the news, cowboy?
Well, I've been here for a few months now. I came here to get trained up by Andy, and now that I have been, I think it's time for me to go home.
No shit. Well, good for you, Sam. I think you're right. I don't think this place is for you.
No?
I mean, I ain't gonna learn German, that's for sure. Moving on just seemed like the right choice. I got some unfinished business back home anyway. You don't seem that bothered by my leaving, though. I figured I might earn at least a frown.
Well, it just so happens that I've got some news for you.
Huh.
Can you guess what it is?
Huh? I wasn't thinking of any of these options. Are you getting married?
You and Andy are getting married, ain't you? Congratulations, Crimson.
A vampire wedding? You serious? Who would even show up on his side? Charlemagne?
Charlemagne is a vampire?
Well, I don't know. I was just guessing.
It's not that. Take a look at me. Notice anything different?
Actually, when her art first came up, I did notice something different, but I thought maybe it was just my imagination.
Well, no.
How about now?
Yep, she decided to do it. It's her eyes in the shape of her ears. And I also thought that maybe it was her skin tone too, like she looked a little bit more like, a little bit paler, but I think that might just be my imagination.
Crimson, you're a vampire.
Oh, so it's not just me. Okay, then maybe, yeah, I think it is her skin also then, yeah.
Newly undead and ready to bite some necks.
Well, good for you, girl. Yeah.
Well, what led to that decision?
I thought about what you said, about how vampires have got time to start over and time to do things their way. I'm going back to America too.
Huh?
Gonna join a different kind of bar again.
You're gonna be a vampire lawyer? Well, what about Andy? Is he gonna come with you?
The law moves slowly, but I've got time.
Oh my god, a vampire lawyer.
Dang, Crimson. A vampire lawyer. Look how world. Kinda sounds like a neat video game. Vampire lawyer.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
But I
but
think I can make a difference.
no, it kind of does.
How'd Andy take the news?
He knew it was coming, like he always does. Can't surprise that man. I love him to death, literally. And I'll come back someday. I just need to go my own way for a while.
Oh. What if Andy moves with her and needs to get a hot dog in Brooklyn? That would be so cute. So moe, so soft.
Dang. Well, this is some big news. When do you think you're leaving?
Figure I'll go with you. I'll need someone to
Oh.
show me the ways of the night anyway.
Really?
Shucks, well that sounds mighty fine, Crimson. Might need your help going up against the big corporation my old gang is running.
We're gonna have a vampire lawyer to take down the vampire health insurance company? Oh, hell yeah.
You got a deal, cowboy. Don't look now, but dinner's just arrived.
Oh? Oh!
Maxi, look! Crimson! She is now ein Vampir.
You are one of the night children now?
Looks that way, and we're in the mood for a little celebrating. Sam and I are headed to America.
Why would you want to do that?
Listen. Ow.
They do have better network infrastructure.
Well,
Oh, I suppose that is true. Oh, but we will miss getting our necks beaten by you.
If you join us in the kink room, we will have a foursome.
alright.
Come on, cowboy. We won't be in Germany forever.
Alone at last. My veins throb.
I'm sorry. It's just every time he opens his mouth, it's so funny to me because I know this is Matt Mercer. So I'm like, I'm so used to him from like Critical Role. So this role is so. It's funny.
Who gets to bite me?
I'll let you get first pick, Sam.
I want to bite Matt Mercer. Let's bite Matt Mercer.
All right, Reinhard, you got nice veins, so bring them on over.
I knew you liked me best, cowboy.
Okay. Now I just need to not fuck this up. Blue.
That's the good stuff.
Spatsy, you give my neck such excellent attention.
What does Spatsy mean? I'm going to look that up. Meaning. It means little sparrow? That's so cute! That's so cute! Little sparrow? Aww. Oh my god. That's so cute. Okay.
Kind of my job, if vampires had jobs.
She's a little lawyer.
Und Crimson bites most erotically.
Okay.
I learned from the best.
Okay.
I guess I should turn in now. Gotta prepare to give my clients the big news.
You're not getting away so easily, cowboy.
The night is only getting started.
Live a little, Tex. We'll be back in the land of Puritan pride before you know it.
Ah, what the hell? You only die once.
Wait. Wait. Did we just have a... Did we just score?
Good evening, Samuel. I believe you are seeing Dr. Drain tonight. Or is it Lord Lourdes?
Oh, I thought we weren't going to be seeing him anymore. Okay.
I sure as heck hope I'm only seeing one client. I don't know how the doc's gonna take the news that I'm leaving, but I'm sure Lord Lourdes would love to see the back of me.
I believe Lord Lourdes likes to see the back of everyone.
Hey.
He's a real sumbitch, but you can't say he's picky.
Are we whores?
I should get my distortions picked. Now let's see.
Okay. Ah, damn, my controller's doing that thing again. Okay. She does some of this. I thought that, like, he would be feeling good enough. I mean, I know you don't ever, you're never not going to need therapy, but, like, I kind of thought that he'd be good to be without her for a while. I don't know. Yes, he does some of this. Should statements labeling disqualifying the positive. How about blaming, and I could see him doing a fairness fallacy. Fallacy. He went dancing. He's gonna be browbeating himself for sure. Oh no.
All right, got my chambers loaded up.
Is that really a phrase, or are you trying to get a reaction out of me?
I'm joshing a bit.
To cover up your very real obsession with firearms. I know you by now, Samuel Walls.
Guilty as charged.
I will leave you and your gun in peace. Good luck tonight, Samuel.
Actually, really glad he's coming back. It feels like a good idea to get some follow-up when you've recovered from having a split. Yeah, I certainly don't mind seeing him. Like, it does also kind of reinforce the idea that you're never really not done with therapy. That, you know, you always have some to work on.
Hello, Sam.
Oh, he's still happy and cute and balanced. Sorry, I'm gonna open up a mint real quick because this has been on my desk taunting me all night. And I want this peppermint chocolate. Okay. Alright, Drain. Alright.
Evening to you, Dr. Drain. How you been this month? Seems like you had a big breakthrough last time. Yes, I think I did.
Oh,
I have been feeling a lot better ever since.
good.
Well, you look great. Like a new man.
Oh my god, this is white chocolate. Never mind, I don't want it. Ugh.
Or perhaps the same man, but whole.
That's just labeling.
Now, come on, Doc. I don't know who you're labeling a butthole, but there ain't no call for it.
He didn't really call himself a butthole, did he? Oh, the same man, but whole. Oh, right. Okay.
What are you talking about? You said, or perhaps the same man, butthole. Devil preserve us, I meant no longer separate parts. I am whole. Oh, yeah, that.
Oh, God.
Well, you look a lot more at peace than I've ever seen you. Why don't you fill me in on the last month? I can scarcely believe how the last few weeks have gone. I didn't do a single hour of work. I let my scientists do it. They couldn't believe I backed off. They thought I was dead.
Oh.
But you are dead. They don't know that, do they? Regardless, I thought I owed myself a little space. I actually stayed here in Germany the entire time.
Oh.
Really? Here in Leipzig? I went to Berlin. I heard you can do whatever you like there, and no one cares. I went clubbing, Sam. I bit mortal necks. I really had quite a nice time.
Look at the little smile on your face.
Yeah, I remember you were a good dancer. Oh, I sometimes danced for several nights in a row. They keep some of these places free from light, so I was free to party day and night.
Oh.
I did end up doing some pharmaceutical research, though the more recreational kind.
Oh, drugs. Okay, I think he means drugs.
Sounds like you were living it up. You're keeping safe, I hope. Oh, Sam, I'm 430 years old. I don't have mortal fears. And did Lord Lourdes show up at any point? I dare say he was there the whole time, in some fashion. He's a much more agreeable chap when he's with me, though. Oh, and Sam, something else quite interesting happened.
What?
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Anal?
I engaged in coitus.
Oh my God!
No shit. Oh, goodness, no. I've got Lord Lourdes under control now.
Oh my God.
Not to say that it wasn't exciting, though.
Okay, well, just gonna put that away.
I was a little nervous at first. I haven't had sex since I died, after all, not counting whatever Lourdes got up to.
Alright.
But riding another human being is like riding a bike, I suppose. It just comes back to you. Well, dang, Doc. I'm just thrilled to hear you're letting yourself live a little.
I need to go to Berlin, clearly.
Yes, it's been a satisfying month. I'm headed back to Berlin tonight to meet my paramour again before I fly back to London.
Oh my God!
So is this some kind of serious thing? Not at all. Having a conversation with him makes me want to yank my hair out, so I just yank his curly locks instead.
I need to stand up again. Jesus.
Who the hell are you and what have you done with Dr. Drain? It's funny, isn't it? I would have been disgusted with this person 6 months ago. Now I find I quite like him, and others seem to as well.
Oh my God!
Well, maybe this is a good time to give you some bad news then. I'm headed back to America, Doc. I reckon I can do more good there than I can here. Truly. But you're all so repressed there.
Come on, Train.
I guess you'd know, huh? Touché. Well, Sam, I'm sorry to hear that you're leaving. Truly.
I'm fine, okay? I'm fine. I'm glad that I'm not on camera. I've been making the stupidest faces all night.
Oh, I ain't gonna leave you high and dry. We can still do our sessions over the internet. It just won't be in person no more. Well, that's all right then. To be honest, I'm not sure I even know what I'd be looking for in therapy now. But then, I didn't know what I was looking for from therapy when I first flew in either.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your keeping an open scientific mind, Doc. Is there anything you wanted to go over tonight? Honestly, no. I suppose I should snap back to reality at some point and tend to my research, but not now.
It's a should statement.
Well, remember, them should statements are what got you to lock up Lord Lourdes in the first place. Think about what you could be doing, or what you want to be doing. It's that intrinsic motivation that'll take you where you want to go. Of course, I'm a vampire now. I'm the master of my own destiny. Attaboy. You got any strategies for what to do if you want to get into that plasma stuff again? If I desire to go down that road, I am surely denying myself my vampiric nature again. Perhaps it is best if we maintain our sessions.
I would love to do that.
I think I know what I want right now, and that's a spot of blood and dance. What do you say, buckaroo?
My God, he's so cool.
Oh, sure thing, old chap. Come on.
We're going dancing again? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, we don't get to see it this
My
time.
dear Samuel, it is a big night tonight, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
You are breaking the news to
Oh.
Senora Deste that you are leaving, are you not?
Oh, and she's got a crush on Sam. That's right.
Against her nature, she has grown very fond of you, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Who the heck knows why, right?
Are you fishing for compliments or merely disqualifying the positive once again?
Let's say fishing for compliments.
Very well. Samuel, your disarming charm and compassion undoubtedly make you an attractive vampire to our kind.
That's all I need. I gotta be disarmingly charming and also compassionate. All right, I got it.
Somehow, at a young age, you possess a natural wisdom that...
Okay, I was really disqualifying the positive again.
Please, I can't just sit here and take sincere compliments.
You are so easy to embarrass as well, which has its own charm. Very well, Samuel. I will leave you to your dark business. Good luck with Senora Deste, my friend.
Oh boy. I'm gonna sit back down. Okay. So, catastrophizing. Blaming. She did a lot of that with her husband. And also with the systems in general. I don't really recall her doing a lot of mind reading. So, disqualifying the... She did do some labeling. Maybe a fairness fallacy. That's more Eddie's thing. I don't know. Maybe she'll do it though. Who knows? Let's try it.
All right, got what I need. Here comes the good lady herself. Evening, Senora. It's good to see you.
I am pleased to see you as well. You have been on my mind of late.
Oh?
Oh, why's that?
I wished to apologize for my behavior during our last session.
Oh, getting all crazy and scary, you mean? Yeah, that was cool. This was awesome.
I let my monstrous side come out, and I addressed you in ways most unseemly. You have been kind to me and did not deserve this treatment.
Oh, think nothing of it, Senora. Therapy's kind of the place for them big emotions to come out, ain't it? I didn't take it personally.
Oh, but you should, Sam. I called you some terrible names. I disrespected you. You should be quite angry with me.
All truth. I'm glad you let yourself get properly worked up.
Yes, that is exactly the problem. I allowed it. I allowed myself to insult a man who was being kind and patient with me. I lost control. I should not be so careless.
I mean, that's all good.
I don't expect you to always be in control, Senora. Like we've been saying since you walked in, you gotta have some compassion for yourself when you do lose that control. No one's saying you should always be in control. I think you're a superhuman, Senora, but you ain't superhuman.
Hey.
You are, of course, correct. I fear I shall always have this tendency. But I am becoming more aware of it, thanks to your guidance.
That's the absolute best we can expect of ourselves. We ain't never gonna be perfect. Being self-aware is the closest we're gonna get.
Oh, I like this. I like that. That's cool. I like that.
I ain't surprised at all you're making a ton of progress, Senora. You're a lady who likes to do things properly.
But let us say, not perfectly.
Exactly, you're getting it. I ain't worried about you, Senora. How have the last few weeks gone? Have you done any more art?
Please? More centaur drawings?
A little. It can be a little frustrating for me to paint when I am so unpracticed. I think I have always been better at recognizing and cultivating talent in others. The problem has always been that my artist cannot stand dealing with me. Poor Leonardo used to tremble whenever I said his name. I would like to try being a more patient benefactor.
I think that's a fantastic idea, Senora. Maybe the next great masters are out there waiting to be discovered.
Yes, that is my thinking. There will always be rise of the spacewalkers. But I can complain about the state of art today, or I can do something about it.
Hey, okay.
See, now that's a great direction for your frustration. Don't let them folks be the only ones making art.
Yeah.
That is my thinking exactly. I'm starting a foundation for the arts, specifically for talented, living women.
Hey.
I aim to spend about €1 billion each year. I believe that should be enough to create art worthy of attention.
Good lord.
$1 billion a year? Where'd you get that kind of money?
My children's children intermingled with the Habsburgs and Medicis. My dynasty is full of blood-sucking investment bankers I can exploit.
All right.
Oh, you mean they're vampires?
No, they're just mortal leeches. But they will do what they are told.
What about them artists you're funding? Are they gonna do what they're told?
I shall not hobble them, as I hobbled the great masters. I will let them share their own dreams.
Yeah.
But they must be dreams. I will not fund a rise of the spacewalker.
Seems like you got a good game plan, Senora. This sounds like a real touchdown.
What on earth are you talking about?
American football, Senora.
Oh, never mind. Just saying, seems like you're on a good path, Senora. Maybe this is a good time to tell you I've got some news too.
Oh, God.
I'm going back home soon. To America.
Why would you ever want to go back there? Are you trying to get away from me?
Girl, it's not always about you. Oh, I should have gotten personalization.
No, it ain't nothing like that. I've got my own reasons. Stuff at home that's waiting for me.
I know I can be a little intimidating sometimes.
Girl.
It doesn't have anything to do with you, Senora. It doesn't mean we have to stop doing our sessions. We'll just have to use some of them internet video chat things.
The fire rose when he said it. Oh, God.
But I do not know how to use such things. Can't you stay here?
No can do, Senora. Besides, you gotta admit, I don't exactly fit in here in Europe.
Perhaps we need more men like you.
Oh.
Well, trust me, Senora. I ain't that special. I got my problems just like anyone.
The popes of my time would have hated you, dear Sam. They would feel naked before you. I suppose if you must go, then you must go.
She took that really well, actually.
Will you at least teach me how to do a video call before you leave?
Oh my God, yes, that'll be so cute.
We can take a little time now if you're willing.
I would like that. Very much.
Oh my God.
Come on, Senora. I'll show you how it's done.
I gotta see more art from her. I want to see more centaur drawings. That was really cute.
Samuel, my dear, so lovely to see you. How are you feeling this evening?
Oh, all right. A little nervous, I suppose.
Her shy smile is so precious. It really is.
About Edmund?
Yeah, he didn't seem to be doing too well last time. Feel for the guy.
You had empathy and compassion for him when not many would. If you continue this approach, I am certain that all will turn out for the best.
I ain't so sure, I gotta admit. Maybe Eddie would have been happier living the lie.
No.
In the short term, I believe you are correct. Inertia is always the easiest option.
All right, I'm gonna take a photo of that one too. Jeez. All her centaur paintings will be redheads. Oh no.
But inertia can also lead to a certain decay of spirit. Edmund, as you so astutely pointed out, has time to grow as a human.
Gonna take a screenshot of this one too.
He will find his joys once more.
Yeah.
I sure hope you're right, Andy. I don't think I'm gonna see the same Edmund tonight, though.
It sounds as though you have difficult work ahead tonight. I wish you the best of luck, Samuel. Choose your distortions well.
Okay. So mind reading. Mind reading. First, oh, it's already selected. Yes, this. Labeling. And hold on, there's one in my mouth. Okay. And maybe overgeneralization also. Stick it on.
Locked and loaded, boss.
Do you plan to engage in therapy with Edmund or fill him with holes?
I was planning on therapy.
Then try not to refer to cognitive distortions as ballistic weaponry, my friend.
He's American, you can't help it.
Sorry about that. Thanks, Andy.
I'm teasing you, Samuel. Do have a good session.
Okay.
Howdy, Eddie. It's good to see you.
Hey.
Is it?
Oh.
Can it be good to see me if you do not know who I am?
I see we're starting immediately.
Eddie, whoever it is that's sitting in front of me, it's good to see him.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
You're not feeling too good, are you?
Not very. I've spent much of the last weeks in bed, in silence,
Oh.
pondering the only question that matters.
And what question is that, Eddie?
To be or not to be?
Oh, Eddie.
I've said the lines so often, but I never understood them. They were just pretty sounds I used to make the people cheer. I said them with conviction, with emotion, or simulacra of such, and so full of sound and fury, yet in the end, signifying nothing. Now I know that the answer is not so simple. To be, indeed, or not to be.
Well, maybe you can walk me through it, Eddie. I never was much of a theater guy.
Of course. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. This part is simple enough. Do we accept our troubles as they are, or do we take the effort to address them? The bard continues with some more pretty speech, and then that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others we know not of.
Eddie, you should be a theater teacher, though. I think that would be really cute if he helps to like nurture new talent rather than murdering them.
I have borne those ills. Ills of my own making. My undiscovered country is the true Edmund Keene. Who is he? To be or not to be? Indeed, I have feared that undiscovered country with all my still heart, and now I have arrived there. Not to be. Where is the place upon this cursed orb that was made for Edmund Keene?
Oh, no.
That sounds really heavy, Eddie. But I want to help you with a little perspective. This idea that there's a place made for you ain't true. You gotta make that place. There ain't no cast list with roles to be filled. You gotta make your own role.
Perhaps I have taken all the world's a stage a bit far.
Well, maybe a little. You're a clever fella, Eddie. And you're still a human being. You're just dealing with a lot right now. Give yourself some compassion. It ain't easy starting over after 200 some years. I'm proud of you for soldiering on, hombre.
I do not understand why. What does the world need of me? All I have ever done is play the clown upon the stage. I am as unnecessary a man as ever there was one.
Okay, but the world doesn't really have need of... It's not that... Click? Click? Please? Click? No? Please! I just want to click on the button! Hello? Let me try unplugging my controller. Maybe I'll just leave my controller unplugged. I don't really need it for this game, because it's just point and click. Which cord is it? It's this one. Okay. Let's see if that helps. Kinda.
I am as unnecessary a man as there ever was one. Eddie, who says you need to be necessary?
Exactly.
Being you is enough, hombre.
Yes.
That's what you're gonna be regardless.
Yes.
I know it's a big, scary step being you, but you took it. And for that, I'm dang proud of you.
Yes.
You are kind. And I suppose it is true that facing the slings and arrows of righteous fortune is a virtue in itself.
I actually think that this is something that a lot of people struggle with. And you know how we were talking about how, you know, a popular fantasy for some people is to be considered just a useful object, to have a purpose, that, you know, a place in the world that is made for you that you fit into perfectly, and you can just live in that fantasy for a while. I wonder if, like, that's, like, part of it. Anyway.
But the future is now all undiscovered country.
Oh.
And it will be a hard land to navigate for a swaddling babe such as I.
That'll be so hard.
I can scarcely crawl.
Oh.
But at least I have you to help me.
About that, Eddie.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, dear.
I'm heading back to America, Eddie. I've got growing and changing to do myself. But we can still do our sessions over video call.
Yeah, we'll Zoom, Eddie.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. You cannot leave. You must not. I will be all alone. The mortals wait for me to stumble, and when I do, they will fill my mouth with garlic and cut off my head.
Oh my God, Eddie. That's catastrophic.
Eddie, come on, you're doing a little catastrophizing there.
Ugh.
We'll still be talking over video calls. You've been handling yourself fine in London without me.
Oh, hi, Navi. Hello, kittens. Hello, kittens. Oh.
Oh, but I haven't. I absolutely have not.
Oh.
I stayed in my coffin for the entire month.
Oh.
The director of the play who disarmed me so seeks my head for the loss of her Piero.
Oh. You haven't been. Oh.
Oh, my dear man, you must not go. You cannot do this to me. You cannot turn me into a shell of a vampire and then abandon me.
I'm not abandoning you. That's not.
What makes you think I'm doing this to you, Eddie?
Yeah.
I've got my own concerns that don't have anything to do with you.
Oh, this is a hard lesson for some people to learn, though. For real. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Dang.
I'm going back to the U.S. for myself. Now I know you're coming from a vulnerable place and all, but I'm making this change for me, and you've got to accept that.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Just don't leave me, please.
Oh. Oh no. I want a picture of Eddie delivering a magnificent soliloquy at the Globe, and then the camera pans right, and it's the Harlem Globetrotters. Oh.
I could come with you. I could go to America. Yes, a fresh start. I know America. I performed in Canada and in New York City.
Eddie, you hate America. And Canada's not in there.
Well, Eddie, I ain't much of a city slicker. I'm headed west.
I could move in with you. We could be roommates.
Oh my god. No.
Eddie, no, that ain't gonna happen. Look, I think there's something to what you're saying about that fresh start.
Yeah.
But my role in your life is as your therapist.
Yeah.
We gotta stick to them boundaries.
Yeah.
Now, I'm happy to meet with you as your therapist, but you gotta be content with that, all right?
Yeah.
Yes. Of course. Yes. Well then, that's settled. I'm going to America. I shall go home and pack my things immediately.
No.
Now take your time, Eddie. I need a little more time to wrap up here. I'll let you know what my schedule looks like over Vmail. Now, you gonna be okay?
Yes. The idea of a new start is rather exciting. I have something to look forward to.
Oh my god.
All right, Eddie. I'll talk to you soon then.
Of course, yes. Oh, my country. My country, 'tis of the sweet land of liberty.
I need a tissue. I'm crying. I can't see it. I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm laughing. Oh my god. The last time you wanted to go to America is because you wanted to kill Buster Keaton.
Eddie, we're vampires. We don't have countries. Don't go trading one problematic identity for another.
Yeah, don't become an American.
Yes, of course. Well, goodbye, Sam.
One of the kittens poofed up when he started singing. Oh no!
Adios, muchacho.
Kitty, no!
Well, a new companion, is it, Samuel?
Andy, don't laugh at me.
Oh, it ain't like that, Andy.
I know. I am very pleased with you. You maintained your boundaries well and gave Edmund a lifeline. Well, an unlifeline.
Yeah.
You are the future of vampire therapy, my friend.
Aww.
Oh, shucks. I'll settle for the present.
Then the present is a fortuitous one. I believe you're owed a drink.
Oh, yeah. After that, I sure as hell need one.
Then go downstairs and enjoy yourself. You shall soon say goodbye to your last client. Enjoy Crimson's best while you can. Rest in peace, dear Samuel.
Alright.
Greetings to you, my dear Samuel. It is, as always, a pleasure to see your face.
Oh, thanks, Andy. You got a nice face, too.
Why, thank you. It has served me well. I suppose tonight's meeting is bittersweet. You are saying goodbye to your last client, yes?
If there's any client who could handle this transition to digital therapy well, yeah, I think so. Yeah, absolutely, totally. She's already got millions of subscribers on. What was it? Not Twitch. They call it something else. I forget.
Yeah, that's right. Medi should be showing up anytime.
I hope she'll take to it well.
I would like to give you something then.
Oh.
Before she arrives.
Thanks, I guess. What is this? A piece of wood?
What's it say?
From a barrel. One that once contained a naked man whose wisdom I was not ready to appreciate.
Oh my god. That's incredible. This game has the weirdest little nods to history. He held on to, he held on to touch. I really love that. Oh man.
His name was Diogenes.
Yes.
He would scream at people as they passed by, telling them to break out of the realities they were so comfortable in.
Is that how you pronounce it? I've never heard anyone say it out loud. That's great. Okay. Actually, I would like to hear it again one more time. I don't know what the button is to bring up the log on a keyboard. Let me just plug my controller back in. Oh my god. I'm really excited for their next game because they already talked about how they were looking up weird history stuff for that one too. And I love that shit.
His name was Diogenes.
Okay.
He would scream at people as they passed by, telling them to break out of the realities they were so comfortable in.
I've never heard the name said out loud before.
He questioned Athenian society, no matter how sacred, and emphasized the return to the beauty of nature. He saw somehow through the constructed reality we have all created and understood the miracle of the individual. You, my friend, through your rebirth in death, your travels in the wilds, remind me so much of the man. Thus, I give this part of the barrel he lived in to you.
Why do you have a piece of the barrel to begin with, though?
Wow. Dang, well, thank you, Andy. What's it say, though? Some great insight about what it means to be human?
It says Diogenes was here.
Well, all the same, I love it. Thank you, Andy.
It could have no greater honor. Now then, I will leave you to tend to your client.
All right. I would actually like to know, though, like, why you have a piece of the fucking barrel. Catastrophizing. Maybe a control fallacy. And I think also should statements. All right.
Got my ammo at the ready.
We really need to talk about this gun stuff sometime. Whatever this thing is, it is very old.
Yeah, I know. We'll get to it, I'm sure.
Do not worry about it for now. Please take a moment. She comes.
Hello, little mouse.
Oh, different. Wait, did you make this?
Oh, hello, Mitty. Interesting clothing you're wearing tonight. Have you been?
It looks very nice.
How have I been? Or rather, who have I been?
Sure, how about who have you been?
I've been a halfling druid.
Oh my god.
You've lost me.
That's all right, sweet cowboy manling. I've had ever so much fun as a halfling druid. My name is Bulgo Fraggykins, a halfling of Tuckland. When I was a child, I saved a tree from being burned by a group of nasty orcs.
Alright.
The trees gave me magical druidic powers, which I now use to cleanse the land of evildoers.
Hold on, is this a thing that actually happened? I know you're real old and things were different back in your time.
What are you talking about, my sweets? It's happening right now. Me and my companions, we're a fellowship on a noble quest.
Well, what's this noble quest?
What's this noble quest you're talking about?
Well, in the city of Balin's castle, there's a philanthropist mage named Durgan the Munificent, who keeps the people happy and content. But my fellowship and I have discovered that he's actually a warlock serving An Calgon the Clean, an ancient dragon who seeks to purify the land of all mortals.
The Clean. That's not a title I ever would have.
Durgan is cutting down trees throughout the realm, which upsets me very much as a druid. We're going to defeat him, face An Calgon, and save the land from certain doom.
Okay.
Your name is Bulgo?
You said your name is Bulgo now, not Medi?
That's right. My name is Bulgo Fraggykins of House Fraggykins.
Oh my
family
god.
produces the finest pipeweed, Fraggykin Kush, but they're always burning leaves to get high. They don't approve of my becoming a druid, so I have to leave home and live in the woods. That is, until the trees started to disappear.
Uh-huh.
So, I gotta call you Bulgo from now on?
That is my name.
Oh, it actually changed in the UI. That's funny. It's because Calgon sounds like a brand of soap. Alright, I'll buy that.
Well, alright then, Bulgo.
I was about to say that's a hysterical pun on the Tolkien dragon and Caligon the Black. Oh, I did not know that was a thing. Right. Ow. Very good.
Hey, you never told me you were a druid. I know them types were all over Ireland back in your time, right?
A druid is a servant of nature. We protect all things that grow from the forces of evil who aim to corrupt them. In return, nature gives us certain magical powers. I, for instance, can turn into a squirrel and a wolf.
Well, dang. Seems like there's a lot about the world I don't know. But then I'm only 200 some years old.
And you're very silly.
That too.
Alright, so what the heck are you talking about?
Okay, I gotta admit, I have no freaking clue what the hell you're talking about, Medi, or Bulgo. Are you doing all right?
I'm LARPing, silly.
I don't know what that is.
Live action role playing. My friends and I get dressed up and we pretend to go on grand adventures.
Your friends? Who are your friends, Bulgo?
I did what you suggested.
Oh!
I emailed all my friends from the web ring and they were very happy to hear from me. Some of them live in Ireland, so we decided to get together and play games. It's been ever so much fun.
Aww.
They're all mortals, but they love that I'm a real vampire.
Oh.
They share their blood with me as part of our role playing.
Oh!
It's how I summon up enough magic to turn into a squirrel.
Oh! How nice for you.
That's incredible. I'm so happy to hear that, Bulgo. You got blood, you got friends, and what about the algorithm?
My friends and I performed a mystic nature ritual to clear my mind. Nature provides what I need, not hyper-intelligent monsters. The algorithm only wants boring things anyway.
It's true.
I close my glitch and only sell its accounts. I like my IRL friends better.
Good.
And how do you feel?
I feel happy. You were quite right. There are kind mortals. My friends have lots of mortal problems, but I have lots of money, so they don't need to worry about mortal things.
Can I please get in on this kind of deal? Like, I'm available. My neck's like it's in good shape, so can we just please?
Well, that sounds like a pretty decent exchange, Bulgo. Sounds like you're in a pretty good place, huh?
Well, almost.
Oh.
I have one problem that plagues me.
Well, what is it?
Orcs. I hate them.
Orcs.
Orcs. They're all awful. They cut down trees for fun, they're always saying dirty words, and they like to kick halflings.
Friend con for vampires. Yes! Can I be your friend, please? I'm even partially Irish. It should have been me. Originalization.
Now, come on. I haven't met any orcs, but I know you haven't met all of them. You don't know their stories.
Oh my god, is this we're going to give her character her D&D character therapy?
Maybe they're that way because they were raised in troubled households and they don't know any better. Maybe some of them act that way because that's what you expect.
Oh my god.
Show a little compassion, the same as you show for yourself, and maybe them orcs will surprise you.
But the rulebook says all orcs are evil.
Since when do you follow a rule book, Bulgo?
Perhaps you're right, little mouse. I have been a bit harsh on the orcs. I shall be kinder from now on.
You do that. I gotta share some news with you, though. I'm heading back to America. I've got my own orcs to deal with. Of course, we can keep doing our sessions over video chat. The time zones are a little rough, but I can talk just before dawn.
Oh, that's all right, little mouse. I would rather not do a lot of computer things.
Oh.
And I'm feeling much better now.
Oh.
Are you sure? I'm happy to talk, and I don't want you to think you're all alone.
Little whisker face, don't worry about me. I have what I need now.
Oh.
Well, if you're sure, if you ever need me, just send me a V-mail, okay? That ain't no social network, more of a digital Pony Express.
You could send physical letters. That might be fun too. Pen pals?
Perhaps I can tell you about my adventures.
Yeah?
And how I will exact my bloody revenge on Durgan the Betrayer.
Yeah?
I'd love to hear all about your adventures, Volgo. I guess this is goodbye then, huh?
Nay, 'tis not a goodbye, but a farewell, sir. And may the light of Malone shine upon your path. Walk with nature.
Well, I hesitate to say any client is ever cured of cognitive distortions, but perhaps Bolgo is.
Yeah, I wonder. She's been pretty free of all this human society stuff for a while. Maybe she knows better than any of us.
Perhaps. The Dark Angel Raziel ensnared even her, however, so we should be aware of his influence. Well, that was your last client. I suppose you are now free to leave whenever you like.
No!
Oh, I ain't no rush, Andy. I'm still dealing with the cruise line to get some space for my coffin. I'll be here a little while yet.
We have to tell the two gods!
Then I shall endeavor to enjoy your company a while longer. Come, Samuel. The nights grow long. Let us enjoy ourselves.
The two gods? We gotta tell the priest, the metal priest, and head off to Bella? Can't just... We gotta tell Bert.
Hey, Crimson, you seen Andy? I wanted to have a chat with him before we leave.
He slept in tonight. We had a long night yesterday.
Oh.
Had to say our goodbyes, too.
Oh.
Poor guy acts like everything happens for a reason, and he's got to accept it. He was a little quiet.
Oh.
Why don't you check his office?
I'll do that. Thanks, Crimson. Andy, you around? Crimson said you were acting a little strange.
There's no fire. Oh. I thought maybe that was thunder outside, but that's the game.
Andy? Dang it, where the heck is that guy?
Are we gonna give him therapy?
Oh, he left the window open. It's freezing in here. I'll go close it. Ain't like Andy to be like this. Where the hell's he hiding when it's almost morning anyway? Wait a minute. Oh shit, there he is.
Huh?
I don't got time to pick my distortions.
Huh?
I'll just have to use the ones I know best.
What's happening? Is he outside?
Andy, what the hell are you doing out here? The sun's coming up.
I did not intend for you to find me, Samuel. I had said my goodbyes already.
No.
What are you talking about, Andy? There's no need to be thinking like this. Come on inside and we can talk.
Do not fear for me, dear Samuel. I do not leave out of despair. There is no distortion. This is simply a choice that I have decided to make.
How can you say that?
Samuel, I have walked this earth for more than 3,000 years. I have watched civilizations rise and fall. I have witnessed horrors and wonders you could not comprehend. I have been hated, and I have been loved. And I have hated and loved. I am a creature of myth, Samuel. A fragment of another age. My time passed long ago.
Sir.
Andy, these things are only true from your own perspective. You're doing some labeling and you know it. I know you ain't a mythological being. That's a cognitive distortion.
Oh my god, we're talking him down. We're talking a vampire down off the ledge.
My friend, it is not. This is a world of computers, of technology. But I was here before the name Jesus Christ ever existed. I was here before civilization. It is not labeling to say that I am from another time, and indeed, older than most myths. This distortion does not apply to me.
Well, who cares about that, Andy? I think it's great that you got all this experience. You got perspectives most of us couldn't dream of having.
That labeling thing, like we're losing options. We only have 4 options now.
But Samuel, my perspectives are alien. The humanity I was born into is not the humanity of the modern world. My value is like that of a history book. and the perspectives I have, while well earned, are of their time. Do not look to me for answers.
This is either Nosferatu thinking, or it's disqualifying the positive. One of the two. My values like that of a history, but the perspectives I have, all well earned, are of their time. Do not look to me for answers. I think. Nope.
Wait, Andy's doing what I do all the time.
Okay.
My value...
Andy, now you're disqualifying the positive. You compare yourself to a history book, but history books don't talk. They don't reason.
Yeah, it's true. Oh no, it's like Asgore taking away the mercy button. No!
Of course, my friend. But I do not disqualify the positive, not in the slightest. I merely ask you, and indeed humanity, to look to itself for answers. This is not a cognitive distortion, my dear son.
Ah!
You give me such hope. That is why I must leave this earth to you.
What?
And those you will help cultivate and grow.
No! Andy!
I have had my place in this world for a very long time. I have done much good, and I have committed great evils. These things I accept, but it is time for me to stop having an influence on this world.
My dude?
When you told me that Heinrich Kramer still lived, it proved to me that I have had too much influence.
What?
The small choices I make change the fate of the world.
What are you talking about?
Andy, that ain't something you can know. Heinrich Kramer is his own man.
Yeah.
He's made his own awful decisions.
Yeah.
It's a control fallacy to think you caused what he's done.
It is not a control fallacy, my dear Samuel. My point was that my decision to support Heinrich Kramer had a lingering effect on this world.
No!
Like the wings of a butterfly, my actions have consequences for good and ill that cannot be predicted. But even butterflies die to support the natural order. This is not a control fallacy. Samuel, do not mourn me.
Oh my
All
god!
things must pass. It is the way of nature, a way that you know well. It is this way that brought you to my door. We have talked much in our time about the value of change and growth. Death is change, my friend. Nothing good can come from my having an eternal existence.
Shut up. Shut up.
Now that's Nosferatu thinking if I ever heard it. Nothing good can come from your having an eternal existence.
What about us? You've been helping us. That's a good thing.
You're doing plenty of good all the time.
Yeah.
Think of the people you've helped.
Yes.
Think about Crimson.
Yes.
Think about me.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I'm waving my arms out of emotions and I whacked the keyboard. Sorry.
I did not say that I could do no good, my dear Samuel. I have been honored to be a companion to you, to Crimson, and to so many others. It is the eternal that is incompatible with nature. My thoughts are clear. This is not Nosferatu thinking. I know you look for the best in everyone you meet, Samuel. You see potential where others do not. That is why you seek to rescue me. But I do not need to be rescued.
Therapists really be the hardest to help. My god.
And that is why I am honored to leave the future in your hands.
I don't want it.
I confess, I did not have hope for Edmund Keene. Rarely can such men be aided, but you persevered. I would not hope to help Heinrich Kramer either, but you dare to hope. I should leave and allow this hope to flourish.
It's a should statement, Andy!
Andy, pardon my saying so, but that's a load of horse shit.
Yeah.
Where's that should statement coming from, huh? Just because you don't see the same potential I do doesn't mean you should leave. That's Distortion City Population Andy.
There are certain shoulds, however, Samuel, that are inevitable for the world to keep turning. The sun should shine, whether we like it or not. We should drink blood, whether we like it or not. And all things should die, whether we like it or not. It is not a cognitive distortion.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, but...
Please, Samuel, do not make this difficult for me when it need not be. Go. Face your blood father. I believe you will succeed in turning Heinrich, and that will bring me peace in death.
Crimson doesn't know you're doing this!
But... Andy, I don't want you to go.
I know, my dear Samuel, but I must move on, just as you must. I have had my time here. Too much time. Too much blood has been spilled on my account. I have done much to atone for this, but for good or ill, my time must be over. I have a confession, Samuel. Perhaps it will make my decision clearer to you.
Okay.
I am Heinrich's bloodfather.
I see. Okay.
What?
Oh, God.
I made him into a vampire. I gave him eternal life. In my hatred for humanity, I empowered him in his dark work. It is my choice, that brought the Malleus Maleficarum into existence. My choice that fueled the deaths of so many. The beating of my wings 600 years ago killed your brother, destroyed your family, even caused the death of your princess. I am so sorry, Samuel, but I hope you can understand why I must go. The world does not need my continued influence. There is no cognitive distortion that clouds my thoughts. Only the clarity of seeing the long arc of history formed by my hand.
I don't know what to say, Andy.
God, I love vampires.
Then say nothing, Samuel. Go back downstairs. Live your unlife. I have accepted my influence on this world, but that influence is over now. Crimson is now a vampire. She needs me no longer.
Oh my god.
You are a greater therapist than I.
Oh my god.
I am at peace. If I may offer a last word of advice, my friend, remember your strength. Approach every client with the same mentality you always have, and it will serve you well.
Wait a minute. Approach every client the same way. I know what Andy needs.
Now, I wish to see the sun rise one last time. There is nothing more you can do for me, Samuel.
Yes, there is!
That's where you're wrong, Andy. I do have something to offer you, and that's compassion. I know you've done some awful things, and that must weigh mighty hard on you. I can imagine the pain you feel at seeing someone like Heinrich Kramer running around reminding you of the vampire you used to be.
I appreciate your empathy more than I can say, Samuel. You are right. It is painful. But my decision is about more than pain.
You thought he was gonna use horse voice? Oh my god, that would have been amazing. The whinny would have been amazing. And this cold pre-dawn wind. Hell yeah.
I know my presence is unnatural. My world has died so many times over.
Compassion.
I know it has, Andy. I watched my friends and family die out a few times. You've done it 100 times at least.
Horse voice.
If you didn't feel that, there'd definitely be something wrong with you. I'd say that pain is more natural than anything.
Yeah.
But you don't have to feel that pain alone, Andy. You've made this world a better place so you don't have to.
Yeah.
You are kind, dear Samuel. Too kind to an old relic like myself.
Andy,
What?
I forgive you. A lot of them decisions you made were terrible ones. Now, that Andy was a hateful asshole, but I feel sorry for him.
Sorry, the game made me skip something.
But I do not wish to see the history I have created. It is darkness that builds upon itself, regardless of what I do.
Nobody who feels content and peaceful does things like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure he hated himself as much as you hate him now.
Probably, yeah.
I know what it's like to look in the mirror and see a murdering sack of shit. But you're a person, Andy.
Oh.
You got needs, joys, regrets, and sorrows. You're deserving of love. And I love you, man.
Oh. Oh, his portrait changed.
Damn it, Samuel. Don't you know crying is dangerous to a vampire? It is fluid we cannot stand to lose.
Oh my god.
Well, let's go get you something to drink then. Come on, Andy. Let's get back to the darkness.
Thank you, Samuel.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Oh my god! We saved an ancient vampire! That's the achievement I just got.
Whew, what a night. Poor Andy. I think he'll be okay, though.
Oh! That's the centaur drawing. That's Isabella's centaur drawing. But it's been taped back together. Oh.
Being human means we're gonna keep making mistakes, but we'll have to accept them and forgive ourselves.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm really relieved that it wasn't something like we just have to accept that Andy wants an end of this and just gotta let him walk into the sunlight. Oh god.
I'll keep an eye on Andy before we leave, but
Yeah.
he seems pretty eager to help me with Heinrich now.
Yeah.
That ought to keep him going.
Yeah.
He gave me this here coffin as a gift, and I'll definitely think of him whenever I'm resting in it.
Yeah.
Now then, I think I'll do a little reading from my favorite book. Something to inspire me for the challenges ahead.
I was terrified that like your most common list of distortions would be based on your performance in the sessions, and saving him needed a perfect. Oh God. Oh God. Ooh, that would be so rough.
I learned this at least by my experiment, that if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with success unexpected in common hours. In proportion as he simplifies his life, the laws of the universe will appear less complex, and solitude will not be solitude, nor poverty poverty, nor weakness weakness. Yeah, you got it, Henry. I'll just keep walking and everything will turn out okay. Now, time to watch Mo yank Larry's hair out.
Oh my God, Sam.
Well, there ain't nothing funnier than some good old slapstick violence.
Jesus Christ. I am feeling so much emotional whiplash right now. Oh my God. He just talked a thousands of years old vampire off the edge, and he's just gonna watch the Three Stooges now? I need a drink of water. Hold on, I'm gonna drink. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh, are we gonna get a little racist here tonight? There he goes, the greatest therapist. Truly, this man contains the universe.
I wonder what delays $50.
He's incredible.
Fear not, most illustrious Hassan ben Sobar. Fear not. $50 will get the map by hook or crook, as sure as my name is Jinnarama. Quite so.
I don't really want to watch this episode, so I'm gonna move on.
Service!
All right. I think I'm nice and relaxed now. Time for some good rest. The real journeys are still to come.
Okay. Jesus.
Tonight's the night. Time to hit the dusty trail back home.
Oh my God, this game.
You ain't gonna take any sunrise strolls, right, Chief?
I am fine now. It was a momentary lapse of self-awareness.
Good. Better have been.
I have much to regret, but much to live for as well.
Yeah.
I believe that you can turn Heinrich Kramer, Samuel, and I wish to help you as much as I can.
You better, Sugar Blood. You know I can stay if you need me.
Oh, God.
No, I cannot hold you or Samuel back. We all must continue on our paths. On my honor, I will continue as well, as I have for the last 3,000 years.
Yeah, you better.
You are already packed, and I would not see you delay.
I guess this is it then. Last time I'll see this bar for a while.
Immernacht shall not be the same without you, but it will be something new.
Oh, God. I love that the vampires are discussing turning Heinrich in the exact opposite of a creature of the night scenario. Yeah, actually, I was thinking of Netflix Vania, and when, I think it was the first season, where Alucard is telling Sypha and Trevor about his mother, Lisa, and I think it's Trevor who says that Lisa was turning Dracula, and I kind of like the little the turn of phrase here being used. Like, it's cool.
Oh, if you're looking for a new snack, there's this fellow who's been roaming around.
Oh.
Name of Kieran.
Did we tell the Goths that we're leaving?
We have met.
Oh.
I should very much like to know him better.
Oh.
But do not worry for me, Samuel. A vampire is always comfortable with a little quiet.
The subtle changes in vocabulary are one of the great things about the writing in this game. Yes!
Regardless, I have my cats to snuggle.
You have cats?
Now then, let us go outside. I shall see you off.
Wait! You have...
Here we are. Guess this is it.
You have cats?
Samuel, my dear, this is not an ending, but a beginning.
Okay.
Do not think that I have nothing left to teach you.
Alright.
We will speak over the internet. I do not release you from therapy.
Okay.
Reckon I got plenty of work to do still anyway.
Okay.
We all do.
Yeah, it's true.
Now, Crimson, come. Embrace me.
Gosh.
That's that reaction is so. Can you screenshot a sound?
I'm gonna miss you, Sugar Blood.
Oh my god.
We will see each other again before long. And when we do, I will give your body pleasures that you cannot conceive of. First, I will lick your...
No, no, let him cook.
There's the American I know so well.
Well, this American is interested in hearing about what you were gonna do.
Very well.
Okay.
I bid you both an exciting journey. Now get out of here. Tears are unpleasant to our kind.
Jesus Christ. Miss him. Is there any of him left? Batgirl 8. Sinners 2025. If you guys haven't seen that movie, by the way, you really should. Oh, Bert's gonna miss us.
Oh, hey, Bert. You wanted to say something.
Oh.
I think he wants to see us off.
Oh.
Go on, my friend. Speak your mind.
Oh.
Have fun, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Bert. You always know what to say.
I love this cast. My cat was cuddling and pinning my right arm during that entire sunrise scene. Oh.
That's it then. In the past months, I've learned more about myself than I did in the last 2 centuries. I got reasons to hope that I can put my skills to use back home, and that I can help anyone who's ready to be helped. For the first time in my life, I got real friends who can't die. And together, we can be better vampires than we ever were alone. I was lost once. I didn't know what I was put on this earth to do. I didn't know why I died. I didn't know who I was. I may be a vampire, but I can reflect now. Now I know who I am.
Wait, is that the end? Into the Moonrise completed the game. Really? I thought we were gonna go after the incel. Ow! Okay. Appropriate we finished this on Father's Day. Yeah, for real. I was not planning on that. Thank you, all of these wonderful people. Oh, the consulting therapist. Excellent. Terrible lead programmer? Oh, that's funny. Historical consultant to Ms. Deste. That's really cute. That's really cute. Wow, he did all those parts? Wait, we didn't find out about Panoptibella's, her whole deal. But... Selected media from the public domain. Oh, yeah, yeah. Gotta listen for the sequel. Vampire... I mean, there is DLC. One of them I think is about Andy. There's couples therapy also. I don't know who the couples are. I'm kind of curious to find out. Darren Korb, that name is familiar. Didn't he do music for another game? Wow, just purely coincidental. Yes, absolutely. What? 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 There's gonna... What? Oh! Oh! Maggie, you can predict the future! Oh my god, it was almost word for word what you said. Holy shit. Wow. I would love to have a second game and that would be incredible. Wow. Bash and other... Oh, okay, so that's why it sounds familiar. Other Super... Okay, that's why it sounds familiar then. Yeah. Darren Korb, yeah, I remember he did the music for Hades too. Like there was, I was listening to some track anyway. Oh my god! Louis and Lestat with the serial numbers filed off. I bet you $10. Oh my god! I was right that Andy was the final boss of therapy. Hell yes. Vampire Therapist 2, Cowboy Boogaloo. I'm just curious about the couples therapy thing. I'm not gonna like get into it. Like it's 11:18. I'll stop soon. But I'm just curious about it. What is like? Are we still in Germany doing therapy? Is that what the conceit of this is? We're not in America, I'm sure. Still waiting on physical to meet it for Hades 2, but I'm sure it rocks. I mean,
Good evening, Samuel. I know you are busy packing to go back home to the United States, but I thought you would enjoy one more therapy opportunity before you leave.
oh, okay, so we're still in Germany doing therapy. All right. Hades 2 is still in early access, I think, so it's not like out yet.
Sure thing, boss. I'm finding
Boss.
this therapy stuff real fulfilling, and I think I'm pretty good at it. No need to disqualify the positive.
You have faced the embodiment of lust, a furious mother, a fallen angel, a vampire from the ancient world, and even a child actor. I would say your pride is well earned.
That order.
Well, thank you kindly, Andy. So what do we got tonight? A fascist dictator? A forgotten goddess? The head of the Illuminati?
Nothing so grand, but infinitely more complex. Tonight, you will tend to a couple.
Hades is a lot of fun. I don't like roguelites, but I really like Hades.
When one does not die, relationship problems tend to fester terribly. Most vampire breakups end with a stake in the heart, but perhaps you can prevent this. Here, take a look at their intake form.
Revolutionary France and Iran, the pair of what remembers. Curiously, they both were killed after respective revolutions in their countries. They have expressed difficulties in communication, a common thread in vampires with large age gaps. This pair has 197 years between them. In his V-mail, M. Momoro expressed that his partner had difficulty with criticism and excessive defensiveness. Keep contempt out of the room. I'm going to assume that these are also real people.
Good looking pair, I'll give them that.
Physical attraction is a quick way to form an intense bond, but reality rears its head quite quickly.
There's a pretty big age difference. Probably causes some problems too.
Sometimes. Crimson and I often do not understand each other's references, but we see them as opportunities to learn. The important thing is to remember that we are all individuals. With this in mind, what do you think is the most common distortion couples face?
I think... Oh, man, I think it's kind of all of these. I would say probably mind reading, though.
It's gotta be mind reading. It's the most exciting and the most terrifying thing about being with another person. We can't ever know their minds for certain.
That's right, Samuel. Time spent together can make a couple believe that they can read each other's minds, but this is an illusion. You may pick some other distortions you think a couple is likely to exhibit.
Oh, they are a good-looking couple. Okay. Momo and Reza. I just want to meet these guys, and I'm gonna stop for the night. It's 11:21. Blaming. Should statements. Should statements. Maybe always right. And maybe I don't know what control fallacy. Sure.
I think I've got some good ones here.
I am certain they will all manifest themselves, my friend. Good luck tonight. I am eager to see how you work with these two.
All right, I think I'm ready. Here they come.
Bonsoir.
Oh, my word.
Salam.
Well, howdy. Nice to meet you two fellers. Glad I could squeeze you in.
Very kind of you to find time for us.
Yes, I want to fix everything. Come on, let's go. Let's get started. I'm ready to do the work.
Oh, Jesus.
It's good to hear you're raring to go, partner, but let's think of this less as fixing and more about helping you folks understand yourselves better.
Come now, mon amour. You have all the time in the world. I swear, you forget you are dead sometimes.
I'm not dead.
I mean, this game was made for Zev. I know! My God!
Undead, mon chaton. I know. I'm so sorry, mon ami du Far West. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Antoine Francois Momoro, but call me Momo.
Momo?
And I am Reza Hushmanzadeh.
Well, howdy, Momo. Mighty fine meeting you, Mr.
Huge man.
Huge man satay?
Huge man satay? That sounds delicious.
Hushman Zadeh.
Oh, Hushman Zadeh. I want to get it right, partner.
Good.
Oh, okay.
So, what's bringing you two to my window?
I simply asked Reza for a little more living space. I asked him to move to the other side of my castle, and this made him quite upset.
Oh, okay. Momo likes to have a little personal space. The French guy is a real guy. I guess he was something during the French Revolution, I guess. I don't recognize the name.
You got a castle?
Do you not have a castle?
Oh my god.
I know we vampires can get the castle mania, but I'm not sure why I'd need one myself.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
So you could banish your boyfriend to the other side of it, of course.
Uh-oh.
It's the other side of a castle. You can walk, can't you?
Oh my god.
He wishes it were a bigger castle so I could be farther away.
Oh my god.
Hold your horses there. I'm sensing some feelings here. I know once we get them emotions up, we're shooting cognitive distortions all over the place. Oh, sorry. I probably shouldn't come out of the gate and use terms like cognitive distortions.
That's all right. I know them already.
I know them too.
Oh, okay.
Well, shucks, that just makes this a whole lot easier. Now, Rizzo, what'd you say about Momo wanting a bigger castle?
He wants a bigger castle so he can banish me further.
You don't know that.
Rizzo, how do you know Momo here wants you even farther away? Did he tell you that?
Yes, he told me by banishing me.
Uh-oh.
Well, why don't we let Momo here speak for himself and see if he thinks that?
I don't want you farther away, Reza. I just need more time to myself.
Momo's saying he wants space, not to banish you, Reza. You might have been reading his mind some. Partner, Momo's the only one here who knows if he respects you or not. How do you know that, Reza?
Oh, it's just... Okay.
I'm just angry. I get worked up when I know he doesn't respect me.
Oh, no.
You might be doing a little mind reading here, or you might be thinking you're always right without evidence.
Oh, well, I know that can't be. I'm never right about anything.
Oh my god.
So, why are you saying Momo doesn't respect you?
He talks to me like I'm a child. All the time he tells me how innocent I am and how I'll cool down when I'm older.
Oh my Christ.
Age can be a touchy subject among us undead folks. How old are you, Reza?
I'm 71 years old. I'm not a bachelor.
But you are a baby, mon chaton. So am I. And you, cowboy? I'd say you are a bit younger than I am.
Yep, born 1801.
So you see, we are all babies. Let us cry together.
Oh my word, what the hell?
You see what I have to deal with?
Momo, it seems as if Reza doesn't like being called a baby.
He should not be so sensitive. Being called a baby wouldn't bother me.
Listen.
Come on, compadre, maybe we're all babies, but I think you're old enough to know that your should don't apply to everyone. People are gonna feel the way they feel, and you can't control that. Doesn't matter how right your should seem to you.
Yes, that is certainly so. You cannot force another to see the truth, not even at the end of a bayonet.
Specific?
Well, they'll say anything just to make the bayonet go away, right? So, Momo, what triggered this desire for more space?
Nothing to do with Reza. I simply accept that the era of feudalism has ended.
What?
First of all, we must examine this notion that a couple must live together. Under the feudal system, of course, it makes sense. The family must tend to the land and hearth and ensure the lord gets his due. But couples live together out of necessity, well? It is no longer the 18th century. We are allowed the leisure and peace that the aristocracy has always enjoyed.
What?
And that includes peace from one another, n'est-ce pas?
You think you deserve what the aristocracy has because you are an aristocrat now. You're not a common man.
I'm sensing there's some deeper conflict here.
Only the oldest conflict, mon ami. I am afraid my dear boy Reza has taken my words a little too seriously. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. I wrote these words as a mortal, believing that we could wipe away the class system entirely, and that all humankind could respect one another.
Oh, okay. So you're the one who wrote that.
And then you gave up. The French Revolution accomplished nothing. I plan to accomplish something in my country.
Oh, boy.
Well, say, I ain't that educated a man myself, but I know a revolution ain't ever a minor business. Even if the French Revolution didn't achieve everything its people wanted, you can't say it did nothing at all.
Yeah.
You might even be diminishing the sacrifices of the people who fought and died.
Clearly, Reza thinks that it is nothing that they cut off my fucking head.
Oh, so you were already a vampire by the time the French Revolution happened?
They killed me too. You don't see me giving up.
Oh.
Because you haven't figured it out yet. The only way you will finish your revolution is if you kill every aristocrat, their children, and their children's children.
Okay, I think I have an idea of where this guy was in the French Revolution now. Alright. They cut off everybody's heads, you're not special.
And it is not enough to kill all the aristocrats. You have to kill even the memory of aristocracy. And that you cannot do.
Dude.
That's where you're wrong.
You're such a child.
And you're such a sellout.
I'm starting to wonder if you two are even dead, your blood is so hot. I sure as shit hope there's something you appreciate about each other.
Yeah, like, why are you together?
Of course there is. I adore Reza.
And I love Momo.
Oh.
I want things to be the way they used to be.
Oh.
Well, Momo, why don't you start? Tell me what drew you to Reza.
Well, first of all, look at him. I'm too old to deny that physical attractiveness is part of his appeal.
He is very cute.
His Persian disco music clothing tastes are unfortunate, but it is exciting to see a little displayed masculinity. But beyond that, he is so passionate. His blood is cold, but he's all fire inside. He reminds me of myself in my youth. He sees a new reality, and he wishes to bring it into existence through sheer force of will. He is inspiring.
Well, that's beautiful, Momo. It's easy to fall for someone who fights for the impossible. What about you, Reza? What drew you to Momo?
I was obsessed with Momo before I even knew him. I read about Antoine Francois Momoreau back in university.
Oh.
Through his published works, he was my teacher. We could not have started our revolution without studying him. He knew how to unite the classes against their oppressors. That is genius.
Well, I'm glad to hear all these positives. Reza, Momo said you were inspiring. Sounds to me like he does respect you.
Fine, maybe he does respect me. But it's clearly my fault he doesn't want me around.
Buckaroo, you are making this all about you. Now, if Momo wants some space, that's up to Momo. Momo's got his own needs, and they might not have much to do with you.
But we were fine before. Why am I not good enough for him now?
Oh my god.
Hombre, you gotta hear me. It ain't always about you. You could be the sexiest vampire on this earth, and even then, you couldn't expect to be wanted all the time.
Mon chaton, you are being dramatic. Why are you afraid of a little space?
You won't be interested in me anymore. You just want me farther and farther away, and eventually you'll want me gone.
Okay.
Compadre, you are jumping straight to the worst possible ending here. Has Momo suggested that he's done with you? There are always going to be question marks in a relationship. You don't know where this thing's going to go. But you're filling in the blanks with doom and gloom.
What I do know is that Momo always used to be happy to be around me, and now he's not.
Reza, I love you. What is that phrase you taught me? Jigareto Bokaram?
Oh, what's that mean?
It means I want to eat his liver.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh, shit, I thought the Goths here were kinky.
I don't want to literally eat his liver. It is, how you say, cute aggression?
Yes.
As in, I find him so irresistible, I wish to eat his liver. It's a lovely sentiment.
I'm on board.
But Reza, Petite Souris, you care so much. But you do not understand. I can care for you, but have my own concerns. I do not wish to be with you all the time, and you cannot force me to. Just as you cannot force your people to revolt. These are inevitabilities you must accept.
Well, Momo, you said yourself that the thing that drew you to Reza here was his passion. Don't go shutting him down by telling him he can't have an effect on anything. He can't take control of history, but he can make a difference, just like you did.
Perhaps I misspoke. That was not my intention. Clearly, we have both caused a stir in our own nations. They would not have killed us otherwise. It is simplistic to think revolution is ever truly complete. Look at the word itself. Revolution. It is literally circular. France is now in its 5th republic. Authoritarianism rises, then the people get their turn. Authoritarianism rises once more, and the people rise again.
You once believed in progress for all.
Dear Reza thinks too highly of me. I coined this phrase in error. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. Liberty, equality, and brotherhood. Liberté and égalité can be achieved by the gun and the bayonet. But achieving fraternity, c'est impossible, because the upper classes cannot relate to those they hold dominion over. So the revolution, the cycle of war, shall never end.
Okay. Question. It's 11:33 right now. I kind of thought this would be, I don't know why I thought this. I thought this would be like a shorter thing, and then like Andy would go get a drink for the night, and then he'd go to his coffin, and I could save and stop playing. Do you guys want me to get to a stopping point, or would you rather just like pause here, somewhat awkwardly, and then we can, you know, disperse for the evening, do whatever. Do you have a preference? Let's pause it here. That's the cliff ramp. It sure is. God. Man. Wait, I'm just sure what it says. Let me write this down because I'm curious about this dude. I would like to read about him when we are done here. So we have Antoine Momoro? I think I do know who he is, actually. I don't know his name before, but I know what he's done. And Reza Oshmanzadeh? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Okay. I need to sleep, sorry. No, that's totally valid. So let's stop it here, my god, and I guess we'll play. I like this game. I want to play more of this. Like, and I know one of the DLCs has to do with Andy and his history, so like I want to dive into that too. And anyway, let's stop here. Let's stop here. And oh, I should save the game. Shit. Save the game. And everyone go to sleep. Go to sleep. How do I? Oh. Save? Yes, excellent. We've saved. Okay. This game is so good. It is. I'm glad you guys like it. Okay, let's all go to sleep. Everyone go to sleep. Everyone have a good evening. Sleep well, and etc. And we'll just keep doing this. I love this game. Good night, everybody.